Maybe they say there's power in the tongue. There's power in the tongue. They say confess unto somebody what you want the person to do. And David Luiz, after Pep praise and finish, he said, for this thing you have done, I will show them. I will show them. Now David Luiz can't change to AJ Gabriel. We said that game right there against Manchester City. And now the Arsenal fans are saying, oh my, this is the Luiz. Yes. But then Pep Guardiola said, Luiz no bad. Luiz is an exceptional player. And he was actually one of the players rated high in that game against Manchester City. Arsenal were just in their own world. And Pep Guardiola now they talk, say Manchester City will need to raise their standard. Their standard too low. What was this? Too low. Yes, standard is becoming too bad. Yes, after the defending champions crashed out of the FA Cup. Yes, a new coach, Frank Lampard, is in the running. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, new guy on the block. Well, not very new, but then basically a brand new manager. Between the two when they so a new manager will be lifting the FA Cup with their teams for the first time. Yes, Mikel Arteta, Frank Lampard, Ole Gunnar, any one of them will reach the final. If not Frank Lampard with Chelsea, if not Ole Gunnar Solskjaer with Man U, well, that one says still on top of the matter. But then it is all about things happening around. Atletico Madrid win the Spanish La Liga against Real Sociedad. That one said another tough tension matter. Yes, even as right now the Spanish police, they say that they investigate some teams, yes, onto positive and negative COVID-19 players. Yes, Spanish police say they investigate how things they go. Real quick, man, I just give you the list of the guys where we say travel for Real Madrid and Leganes. Based on say that was sitting on the time, and to let you know who will do the work and who will be available for Real Madrid, as they will be getting themselves a guard of honor. But can Leganes actually push and beat Real Madrid so that them go fit survive and stay in the La Liga? And so it will be say tough, really. Gareth Bale, he was in the stands. I mean, Gareth Bale has been doing a lot for bench when he did. He celebrated with the team. He was smiling. He wear the shirt. I mean, you know, follow those way carry Zidane sharp, but at least he stood by the side and watched and was smiling. He better pass make he can't go carry Zidane. Then maybe something can't happen. Zidane come forward. Can't say na Ben I for Zidane. So the guy just had to be on his own. Anyway, yes, for the last game of the season, Gareth Bale is not in the squad. He's not traveling. As I thought to you, so they as the shield. Yes, he's not part of the team for their game today. Yes, and that one I just to show say Bale last now they go share. He go shut on to be last. They will have to send him first grade, and I mean at this point in time it just has to happen. Anyway, Thibaut Courtois follow the journey. Yes, 3 goalkeepers all are there. Dani Carvajal make the trip. Militao, Sergio Ramos, Rafael Varane, Nacho, Fernandes, Ferland Mendy, Toni Kroos, Luka Modric, Casemiro, Ferdi, Valverde, yes, and Isco, yes, Karim Benzema, Lucas Vazquez, Luka Jovic, Marco Asensio, Brahim Diaz, Mariano Diaz, Vinicius Junior, Rodrigo, all of these guys night day road with Zidane, yes, as they play that game later today against Leganes. Leganes are ready to fight for it. Let's see what will happen. Do you think Real Madrid will throw this one away and just say, oh, finally I beg, make we rest, we don't finally win the trophy? Or do you think they'll go all the way to win it? Not forget, say Karim Benzema actually today can overtake Messi for the Pichichi award. Yes, in terms of goals, right now 2 goals night day behind Messi. But if Benzema score 2, maybe 3 goals, if he pass Messi, but then who says Messi will not score in their own game? In their own game, of course. Yes, as everybody they wrap up, the La Liga is a big one truly. And when you take a look at it, can Benzema actually overtake Messi and win the Pichichi award? Just 2 goals shots, 2 goals shy. Meanwhile, Courtois, yes, he might not be in that game today. Just to let you know now, the FIF decides to just make Courtois rest now. Ariola will be the man in goal later today. Yes, for Real Madrid as they get themselves the finishing touch of the La Liga season. Okay, and any which way until Simeone, Diego Simeone, yes, Atletico Madrid coach, don't talk. Say right now, all that matters is all about getting the result for him. Yes, you know they talk about. It's not be fans. He's coaching for his team to win, not be fans. If fans not value the team where they do, no problem. But he's continuing the matter. Anyway, Motel say João Felix follow for players when be say train, and as it stands right there for their game against Real Sociedad later today in the La Liga. Just giving you some team news ahead of the match day 38 fixture in the La Liga today. Yes, it's also going to give you team news for the Tottenham, and not forgetting the game right there for Tottenham against Leicester City. King Power Stadium. They abandoned that one now. They say not be that one day important. As it stand right there, it is going to be, yes, at Tottenham's ground, away from the King Power Stadium. At Tottenham Hotspur ground, how the matter won't turn around, because Jose Mourinho say he not come to do Man U a favor. If Man U wants to make the top 4, they have to do it. It has nothing to do with Tottenham, but the truth we say it has everything to do with Tottenham, because if Tottenham can beat Leicester City today, that's what we say all Man U need to do is to once again study their book, which they have shown that people like say the home lesson teacher know they work. This e-learning is not working for Man U. Yes, I mean they had a chance to do it against Southampton when Chelsea and of course Leicester lost, but they failed. And right now, if Tottenham were to do the honors, yes, who knows what will happen. The first leg, yes, they're talking about when they first played in September. Leicester might beat Tottenham 2-1. Brendan Rodgers, he said Jose Mourinho is the GOAT. It's a GOAT, yes, greatest of all time. When you look at coach, they say Mourinho remains a good coach. You know, like the way that they use Mourinho name till they rub ground. Although say Leicester, they're not there as they're supposed they, you know, that Mourinho should not be disrespected. But this is Brendan Rodgers coming with his team against Leicester, and I don't know whether he will actually respect Mourinho enough to lose the game. Will Leicester respect Mourinho and lose that game? Will Tottenham beat Leicester in somehow way help Man United into that spot? Well, time will tell right here as we go all the way, but then we'll start up with this one real quick and nice. I'd love to hear from you as we rub mine for this one now when consign Messi. Let's stick with Messi. Yes, as you know today for Barcelona, I told you one thing Messi still has to push for. Messi has no race. He cannot pursue the European golden shoe. It's not in his hands, but then it's what's in their hand now to actually finish as the top scorer right there in the La Liga. Well, how can they do this really? Barcelona are away to Alaves, and who knows what Alaves will bring on board. Messi so far don't score 23 goals. Who knows how many he can score today? Yes, that now one thing maybe say Messi fit carry. But then we will tell you say Marca rather, the Spanish outlet right here, publication outlet, don't rank Barcelona players looking at who indeed will pick out. I mean, Barca have had so far this season, when you take a look at those who don't contribute to goals right there for Barcelona this season. Messi, of course, might be the guy who don't score the most goals so far for Barcelona this season, but he's not the only player to score for Barcelona. Suarez don't score 15 times for Barcelona if you want to go the way of scorers, and these are the top guys to have scored for Barcelona this season. Griezmann also does score 9 goals for Barcelona. Yes, and Arturo Vidal has scored 8 goals for Barcelona. Yes, what about Martin Braithwaite also does score. Certain Ansu Fati has been on the scorers chart as well for Barcelona. A couple of other guys don't put their own contribution. Now, Susu in terms of number of goals scored. This now basically the guys. Arthur don't score as well for Barcelona if you're looking at just the La Liga this season. And we have Vidal, like I mentioned earlier, Jordi Alba as well don't score. Sergio Busquets also, Frankie de Jong, Clement Lenglet. Yes, even Eli. Yes, we be say Zidane now, or rather that now they don't score so far. But then, if you were to pick Barcelona player of the season, who would you choose? Who you feel say don't do enough to deserve the Barcelona player of the season? Because from Marca, yes, the Spanish publication right here, public outlet rather, they don't say actually Marc-Andre ter Stegen, the goalkeeper, Naim be the best player, Naim be Barcelona best player of the season. How? Why? I don't know what they use to rule that one. But when you look at it, yes, do you agree? Do you think Marc-Andre ter Stegen has been Barca's best player this season? Messi was ranked number 2. But remember, now he don't score the most goals. Well, not as much as he used to before, but he did his best. Who will be the player? Yes, when you go rate as the best player, would you say Barcelona? Yes, have it right with Marc-Andre ter Stegen, or would you say it is the talking about Messi, or which other player you go give Barcelona player of the season? And that one we go shoot I put right here. So I'd love to hear from you what you think about that one. For Marc-Andre ter Stegen, Barcelona conceded a total of 38 goals this season. 38 goals that are waiting there concede. Nothing close to that of maybe Thibaut Courtois, who has 23 goals, and who knows how many they will score or concede today. Well, what fans will hear from you. I also hear from you right there. Yes, let me know what you think about this one. Also, Chelsea or Man U, who gets to join Arsenal in the FA Cup final? Will Tottenham Hotspur beat Leicester City? Will Brenda Rogers disrespect Jose Mourinho? Mourinho show Mikel Arteta say uncle na brother. But then Brenda Rogers is not it's not a journey just come. Himself know he work, he know he onions. Will they make a stew? So fans, we'll settle that matter right here on the show. Johnny Baba, the sports diva, right here. And we'll definitely date together as we are definitely enjoying this Sunday morning. Let's get to the phone line 0700000889. Hello, welcome. Hello. Yes, good morning and welcome. Shegun, okay, go on. Shegun, your line no clear. I can't hear you. Maybe you try to call back, Shegun. Something is holding. Something. They hold your voice from coming out. I can hear you. Try to get us back, okay, Shegun? And we'll appreciate if you can do that right here to make so much sense. All right, sport fans. It is still the frequency of champion. It is still the home of the fans. Hello.
Hello, Joan.
Yes, so I salute you. And it is Joan, no be Joan.
No
go over the school. How far now? Good morning.
Okay. My name is Julius.
Okay.
So yeah, I want to talk about Mario today. The thing is that there's some kind of push. We have this kind of pride against a particular thing. Doesn't be now.
Let me be sure I got you correct. You want to talk about who exactly?
Mario.
Oh, that's what you want to talk about. Well, we're not really. Okay, go on. What?
I think a kind of push within the particular side against a particular thing. Because now you don't win 3 times for this particular season.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm a Chelsea fan. So I pray it will not happen the first time. Because I don't see why Chelsea will only lose against Man for the first time. So it's fine, it's not going to be easy anymore. But I just hope to do it because we see the match against Man City Arsenal yesterday. So I just hope the Chelsea pass and
okay. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, yes. Sport fans, we're talking about Barcelona right here and now. Of course, we'll still dive into all of those. Yes, the FA Cup, all those ones. We'll still look at. Yes, but right now, Messi. Hey, they say Messi now number 2. He's the second best player of Barcelona this season. Where do you rank Messi this season? Will Messi really be exceptional this season? How do you see Messi's performance? Hello, welcome.
Good morning.
Yes, morning.
Yes. It will be very unfair. My name is Rocky Fella.
Okay.
It will be very unfair for anybody to deny Messi that award.
Okay.
The number 1 position, the number 1 award, because if you look at the circumstances surrounding Messi is like a lone voice in the wilderness.
What do you mean now? How come?
I mean, in team, if you remove Messi, there will be no Barcelona.
But they've been games where Messi did not play. I mean, Messi did not play every game for Barcelona this season.
That is why that is the gap and the vacuum will be there. Any game that Messi didn't play left a vacuum.
Not all the games, okay? If not all the games, but go on, I can hear you.
Because we look at the criteria for choosing. It's not the person who consider other circumstances surrounding Messi.
Okay.
Because Messi should have that position. Then talking about tonight's match, I'm a Chelsea fan. You see, if you want to talk about pedigree, okay? For pedigree not to play any role in the final of the FA Cup, I would like Chelsea and Arsenal to meet.
Okay.
Because if pedigree has to play a role, we complaining about VAR. At times, we have some sacred cows in the Spanish La Liga. There's no doubt about that. Just like in the English Premier League, we have sacred cows. Our clubs that go through is respect. So if you don't want any pedigree to play a role in the FA Cup final, then Chelsea and Arsenal should meet. Any other thing outside that, pedigree will come into play. And at the end of the day, people will still complain.
So what you're saying is what should happen? Because if Chelsea lose, they lose. I mean, nobody can help them to win.
No, you're correct. That means go there. Yeah. But it's just my own candid opinion. It does not matter much. Okay. But I'm looking at pedigree now.
I beg us to break the pedigree down, because some people might not understand what pedigree is. Even me, I'm on time.
Okay, if you want to look at the records for Arsenal and the Chelsea, they are almost at par in terms of achievements. In both FA Cup, in both UEFA Champions League, in both the Premier League. But Manchester United is one of the richest clubs in the world, if not the richest club. And in terms of buying players and best players, they get the best players in the world. They have the money, they have the contract, they have everything. So, and it also affects their game whenever they are playing. We are talking about this VAR in Spanish La Liga, how it favored Real Madrid. It's something happened in the English Premier League. Remember, in the last few weeks, this issue came up. This should be VAR friendly. They said that Manchester is VAR friendly. Okay. So, and it has brought a kind of backlog in the Premier League.
So what I'm trying to hold you to something now. Basically, what you're saying is, if Man U goes on to the final, they would win by all means. Maybe not talk
now. This is what you're saying. I'm not saying
you have to.
That they will be our things, but you cannot rule out all these issues, all these that I mentioned.
That's what it will be. I mean, Man U have gone to the FA Cup final before and have lost. So, I mean, 2 seasons ago they played against Chelsea and they lost in the FA Cup final. So, I mean, it happens. But anyway, I get you. So basically, Chelsea ahead. The reason, though, I never feel to digest. But thank you so much.
Well, if you want me to hazard. If you want me to hazard a guess, I will tell you that my team will win tonight.
All right, yes, I have to cut you short. Yes, you didn't do quite the right thing, and it's very important that when you want to make a contribution, it's a very straightforward thing. Move away from your radio or whatever you're using to listen. Yes, for that short time when you want to make that call, that you can hear yourself having a conversation, just like making a normal phone call. Converse with me with your phone. Yes, you don't need to be hearing, two different things at the same time. That way the conversation no go flow. It's important to do that. Hello, welcome. We're talking about Messi. Yes, how do you rate Messi's performance this season? Hello? All right, not ready for me. Sport fan, yes, you can also be a part of this one on Facebook, Sports Radio Brilla FM. For Twitter, now at Brilla FM 889, use the hashtag Sunday Sports Show. It's a fine Sunday morning, and what we are counting down to a lot really that will go down later today. We also are taking a look at some of the transfers where we see they present themselves for different kind of writing here. And Messi has looked at Barcelona and has said we haven't played well. Yes, he says a lot really, but somehow when you take a look at how he said it and what he says, some people say, oh, he didn't say it right, whatever, but basically he says lack of character, and that is everybody. He is also a player of Barcelona. Yes, so how would you rate Messi this season? How would you rate? He has 23 goals. He has not played. He's played 32 of 37 games with Barcelona, but then how would you rate Messi performance this season? Hello, welcome. Good morning and welcome. I can't hear you. Oh, your line is not clear. Yes, trying to get back. Yes, try to do that. Move to the left a little bit and a little to the right. Maybe you pick network and try to do that. Or you can do it on Facebook. We're live on Facebook. Sports Radio Brilla FM on Facebook. Also Twitter at Brilla FM 889. Hello, welcome.
Hello, good morning. My name is Excel.
Excel, good morning.
Yeah, I'm a Barcelona fan.
Okay.
Messi deserves the best player in Barcelona.
Okay.
Because although he did not play all the game for Barcelona this season,
It's not a rule.
if you check when Messi was not playing, Barcelona was not on top of the league. They struggle and they lose many games before Messi. It's only when Messi returned to the peak that is when Barcelona get to the top of the table.
No, Messi
tried enough for the Barcelona.
Let me just cut you there. Barcelona didn't struggle without Messi. The only game Barcelona lost in the La Liga without Messi, and that was at the start of the season. At the start of the season, he was injured. The only game, yes, in the La Liga that they lost without Messi, that was at the start of the season against Athletic Bilbao. The other games, they won 2, they drew 1. That is how it was in the La Liga. So the others, Messi was in the squad, basically. Any other game they lost, Messi was in the squad. All right. So, but then, like I said earlier, it's not really about the number of games played. Who is your player of the season? If you say it's Messi, it's fine. Yes, your Barcelona player of the season. Who do you think it should be? How do you rate Messi's performance this season? That's all we're looking at. Hello, welcome. Good morning.
Hello,
I can hear you.
Yeah, good morning.
I salute you. Welcome.
Yeah, this is Christopher calling.
Welcome, Christopher.
I just want to throw a little light on the Messi issue. And the Messi has been a spectacular player for Barca all day. He came forever. Instead, so for you concerns, if the Spanish say that the Spanish FA or something say that they give us to Stega, they have reason.
It's not the Spanish FA.
Okay.
It's not the Spanish. A club's player of the season is basically from the club themselves and the fans. And this one now is actually from a Spanish, yes, one of the biggest Spanish publications right there.
Okay, fine. In that case, if they choose, if Stega is the best, I think the most serious one to give it to Stega. But the Messi has been a spectacular player for Barca, no doubt about that.
Okay. How do you rate his performance this season? How do you think Messi fared this season?
It's good, but not to its normal shape when we all know Messi to be. Because Messi is a player that normally on a good day he get above 22 goals per season. But this season he has dropped a little. I think he has dropped a little in his performance. He has dropped a little in his performance. And also, let me just speak about the FA Cup, Man U Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'm a Chelsea fan,
Okay.
but I don't see Chelsea beating Man U in this FA Cup because they don't have the character. And they don't have the power. Because Man U owns the midfield, and they have a very good attacking force, which Chelsea don't have. The Man U have the Fernandes, the Bruno Fernandes, which is, I think, for now is their best creative midfielder, which Chelsea don't have.
Okay.
And the defense side also, I don't think Chelsea is strong enough in defense, and even with the goalkeeper. Already we're talking about the 50-50 though.
Okay.
But the striking force is here. Rashford, Greenwood, Martial. They have been in top form.
Okay then.
They have been in top form. So when you check the plus individual players that current form, Chelsea don't stand the way
Okay.
to win the match. So to me, I'm a Chelsea fan, but I just have to say the truth.
All right. Thank you. The next 90 minutes, after 90 minutes, we'll know what it's gonna be. Yes, if they stand the test too, if they can do it too, all those ones we'll still observe and later. Well, for the guys that have won it, the last time Messi actually won the Barcelona Player of the Season was the 2015-2016 season. The player of the season, yes, like for Barcelona. I'm not saying whether La Liga, Barcelona player of the season. That's what we're saying, not La Liga player of the season. Messi, the last time he won it was 2015-2016. Basically, the award, yes, for the player of the season, the person who displayed the most fair play throughout the season. That's how they rate the Barca's player award. And the last season was actually Andre Ter Stegen. Marc-Andre Ter Stegen was the one who won it last season. The season before that, Ivan Rakitic. Yes, Sergio Roberto won in 16-17 season. The Messi won 15-16. And it was like the first time Messi was going to win it. That has been like in the last 10 years. Messi has won the Barca's Player of the Year award just once. Do you think he deserves it this time around? Is he truly the best player for Barcelona this season? Hello?
Yeah, hello. Joan Ibaba.
Yes,
Wadiva.
welcome.
Happy Sunday to you.
Yes, happy Sunday.
Yes, I have just from Google.
Your name now?
Hello, again.
Your line in the break, I can't hear you. Maybe try to call back. Yes, it's quite serious. I know they pick out certain you talk at all. BK Mono, yes, it's Johnny Bava anyway, and it's right there on your screen. If you're watching live, yes, you see the right spelling and even pronunciation. It says now Messi gets that one. No, me they leave him for Messi. And Benjamin says. Okay, when you enjoy yourself with many roles at the same time, you end up achieving less than what Messi is doing in Barca. Barca player and so basically, Messi has been been a player and coach this season. That's not waiting Benjamin Chico say they talk. I hear you. Hillary says, I'm a Chelsea fan and I tell you that Chelsea is lifting the FA Cup. Good to know. Well, first off, they have to play the semi-final game. Imo Abraham says, Chelsea go all out to win today match against United. I guess that's a charge to Chelsea. All right, yes, thank you very much. Arsenal fans are supporting Chelsea for today, and that is what I can see right there on the fans page. We're live on Facebook. Watch us live. Hit us up with your contribution, and we're looking at Messi. Yes, how you rate your performance this season. I have a lot of love right there on the Facebook fans page. I will just quickly take them sharply. We'll start there first. Augustine says, Messi, I will vote as the best player of the season any day, anytime. And Elo Chuku Maxwell says nobody should be ahead of Messi. He's the highest goal scorer and assist provider. Kingsley Puma says, I will rate Messi on an average. Yes, this season, Messi, he tried, but he just wasn't at his best. Madwa Bucci Festa says, Barcelona this season is, okay, thank you very much. Anyway, he says, from Messi to Ter Stegen to Messi, basically, I don't even know where you're headed. And Ebuka Simon says, this is Messi's worst season as a Barcelona player. All right, yes. Ebuka Godwin says, Messi, no doubt. as the Barcelona player of the season. If not for Messi's second position, if not for Messi, the second position would have not been possible. Ter Stegen was good, but he knows Messi was better. No good midfielder that can move around the ball except Messi. We're all okay. Thank you. And Junior Chukwumere says, I rate him 7/10. That's not a bad rating. Okay then. And Oluwagbemi Isoke says, Messi's worst season yet. He was able to set the record. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Always getting 20 goals. We know that 20 plus goals in the season. All right. Thank you. Anyway, Kamala Close says 23 goals and 20 assists this season. Now that's a player doing the work of a striker and the midfielder. 100 goals scored, and Messi contributed over 51% of it. Some say he didn't perform this season, but I would say Barcelona is at that second position because of Messi, and Ter Stegen was not. Was he not there? They could be struggling for the top four. Musa Abba says Messi's performance is superb and still the best player in Barca. If not for him, Madrid would have won the league with wide margin of points, and also Barca wouldn't have gotten to the stage of the Champions League they are currently. And Ove Bryan says Messi is like a fish in the aquarium. He sees himself as the best in the aquarium, but we all know the king. And so basically what are you saying is how do you rate Messi's performance? Somebody right here on the Facebook fans page, Emma Samadu Sena and Sufati. Now he go give as the Barcelona player of the season. I beg, not Ter Stegen, not Messi. Yumi says Messi didn't win the La Liga. Doesn't mean he should be rated low. Yes, he's super 99%. Sadiq Fatai said this is a close call between Ter Stegen and Messi, but I will choose Ter Stegen as the player of the season ahead of Messi. Messi did great, but Ter Stegen, he overdo. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, Johnny Baba, Martin Chijoke.
Chijoke. Welcome.
Yeah. Thank you. We are talking about Messi. Messi is a very good player, no doubt. But before giving the keeper that number one spot, I think they've watched very well. They've seen the saves the keeper made. Very good saves that the keeper made, which would have made Barcelona to lose some of the matches, but the save of the keeper made them to win. So that's why they gave him the number one spot.
So
yes, I know Messi is good.
Well, officially, it's not like it's given. Barcelona hasn't given. They've not rated their player of the season yet. This is just from, this is not from outsiders when they look at the team now.
Yes, exactly.
So
they are right.
So you're also okay. That means you would like Barcelona to also give it to Ter Stegen.
Yes. Now talking about Chelsea and Man U today.
Okay.
Yeah, Chelsea, my club will take the gate. I promise you.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, 0700000088. Now we still there live on Facebook. Watch us live. Leave us your contribution as you do wash. Yes, now 2-in-1 matter right there. See what they happen for the studio. How would they go right here? And of course, also hit us up with your contribution right there. And real quick, we'll be moving. Still looking at some of the talking points. We will get right there. If you're on the Facebook fans page, you would have seen the talking point right there. So there's a talking point galore. So we're going to run and they go all the way. Meanwhile, Carl Augustine says, with the way Man U is playing and players improving per game, I see them lifting the FA Cup this year. Okay, then good to know. And still trying to pick some more. John Emmanuel, thank you so much. Yes, for watching live. Imo Abraham says Chelsea will roll out to win today's match against Manchester United, just like Arsenal did last night. Israel Lawrence says I'm an Arsenal fan, but supporting Chelsea today. All London final. Yes, okay. Amen. He says if it can happen. Okay, yes, thank you. Not sure what that is. Anyway, but thanks for watching live. Abubakari, yes, good morning to you as well. Meanwhile, David Okorie, who is being, yes, he says, for me, Obasa player of the season has to be Nelson Semedo. Yes, he says, Nani go give as the player of the season. Hassan Ali, James, of course, Winex, thank you for watching live as well on the fans page. Titus Inana says, is Messi a player coach. He should allow coach to do his part. Here, Messi too should focus on playing. That has really affected him this season. Meanwhile, Paradise says Messi all the way. Oh, Messi will win the Pichichi Award ahead of Benzema, and that is how he says. Okay, thank you as well. James Winner says Benzema cannot overtake Messi today. He cannot score 3 goals today. All right, thank you. Falobi Samuel says Marc-Andre ter Stegen deserved it and Messi did below his usual performance. Man U, Chelsea, Man United are just waiting, yes, to beat Chelsea. Okay, all right. I return to the phone line to take 1 or 2. Meanwhile, Lukman, yes, still on Facebook says, I will prefer we play Chelsea in the final rather than Manchester United. Hello, welcome. Not ready. Bobby V. Kokoye says, realizing that Arsenal beat Manchester City to reach final, which is nothing new to Manchester United and Chelsea, and seeing the attack today, it go tough and no be small. All right, everybody just looking at that game. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay.
My name is Chigozie calling from
Chigozie, your location is not needed. Just your name.
Okay.
Yeah, now go ahead.
I'm a Man U fan. Talking about Man U, Chelsea. Man U beat Chelsea by 3 goals.
Okay.
And we'll be going ahead to lead this week.
Okay.
And talking about Barca. For me, I rate Messi 1.
You rate Messi what?
I rate Messi the player of the season.
Oh, Messi, player of the season for you.
Yeah, that's my contribution.
Oh yeah, no, thank you. Contribution received. Kubana says, Zion King on Facebook says, great as usual. Messi is a great player. Daniel Bulu says Messi is a good player, but always been accused of meddling into managerial affairs. It's quite a sad one. Steven Chinaza said, no player deserves Barcelona player of the season because they do not deserve it. So who should they give player of the season to now? The coach? Somebody definitely would take it. Uchena says, Messi has been fantastic as always. Fadil Elliott says, always Messi is doing a lot for Barca than any other player. Ter Stegen should be second. Messi now be the first. Jore. Okay. And Collins, he says, everybody has become so used to Messi's greatness that 23 goals and the assists are now regarded as casual statistics. Messi has always been Barcelona's best player of the season, not officially. Yes, he has only won it once. When you take a look at Barca's player of the season. Sunday, Kemena says he didn't perform against the top 6 teams in the La Liga. Yes, Morgan Freeman says Messi is Barcelona's best player for this season that I know. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning. I hear you now.
Yeah, I give it to the goalkeeper of Barcelona. He's the best player of the season.
I be Ter Stegen so now.
Yes, man. He's the best.
Okay.
And my new match against Chelsea today. Hello?
I hear you.
I give it to Man U. Man U are going to carry the day. They went to beat Chelsea by 2-0.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, I missed your name. What's your name again?
Okay, Uchenna.
Uche. Okay, thank you, Uche. Yes, it says Messi, Ter Stegen now in go give ahead of Messi. All right, Alabi Olaika says Messi is finished. Please. It is Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Drodola says, well, I'll give it to the goalkeeper. He deserves it. Jonathan says, I rate Messi 8/10 this season. And Henry says he has done his bit. He cannot come and kill himself. Tony, okay, says no be lie, Marc-Andre ter Stegen and be actually the best player right there for Barcelona. Last call, real quick. Hello, welcome.
Good morning, George Budaba.
Morning, happy Sunday.
My name is Audi Salihu. You are Ghanaian brother.
Okay, good to have you.
Yeah, thank you very much. You see, as a Man U fan today, we are beating Chelsea just 1-0. Yes, then Barcelona. You see, Messi is arrogant inside dressing room. He come outside and pretend. How can you be fighting Abida when you are fighting Abida and other people, Madrid were busy doing their work on the pitch.
Were you wait, let me ask you one question. Were you there in the dressing room? Because you want judge case now when you know they there. Rate the brother this season of football, the one way play for field, leave dressing room.
All right. Messi no deserve that award. Okay. Go back and check the big four. Messi no perform against them now. He don't perform against them. So the goalkeeper, even because of their goalkeeper.
Okay.
The margin will be very, very, very wide. But the goalkeeper was best the whole season. Okay. Good morning, Johnny the Bible.
Yeah, no, thank you so much. Yes, for that one. Mind you, 1-0, and sometimes it's that safe score line. Looking at how it is right there, I mean, 1-0 really. That's something they can pull off against Chelsea. Yes, the last few games, one goal no they do. The last time I score one, and here in a 1-1-9 finish, it did not end well. Yes, so will one goal be enough? I doubt it. Yes, that is what we're looking at right here. Of course, they score, Chelsea score. That is the last time one goal was involved in a Chelsea and Man U game, of course. All right, sport fans, we still take a look at some more. Yes, and we're switching it up. Yes, let's talk about the one concerning, yes, Arsenal. Mikel Arteta is hopeful. He said like this, so as we don't do the FA Cup semi-final, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is happy. He don't see Arsenal under my reign. We are not the before Arsenal. We get ambition, we get dream, we have drive, we have purpose, and he believes that the final position will help the case and their cause. So Cisse, Aubameyang now go stay with them. Finally sign a new contract. Like, give this man his peace of mind. Because Arteta know they fit sleep for night. All he needs is for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang to sign, and he has been positive. Arteta done the preach since. He said he will sign, he will sign, he will sign. Yes, do you see him signing? Yes, that's something we'll be saying with 50 sites. With 50 we'll look on it. Yes, right here on the show. Okay, now get on board as we talk about Mikel Arteta, Arsenal, and of course not forgetting Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Truly, you feel so because Arsenal don't dare final now, which if they win, whether they make top 7 or not, they get to Europa League spot. Do you think this one is it really enough motivation? Is it enough something to make Aubameyang actually put pen to paper? Do you think with this final slot now, Aubameyang will actually get ready to sign that contract? Only one season I remain, and they have been trying so hard to keep him. Arteta say after that match yesterday, when you see the kind of smile Aubameyang they smile, so Aubameyang don't sign the contract. It's just that the paper was not there. If the paper was there and then, that yesterday, therefore don't sign our since now. Because he saw that Arsenal were doing something exceptional. Do you agree? Is this a done deal? Do you believe Arsenal qualification for the FA Cup will motivate Aubameyang to extend his stay at Arsenal? Do you think so? Or this one are just this one? Is it just one of those days until the final one where we hear that it don't go? So fan, let us know what you think. Do you think Aubameyang will stay with Arsenal? Does he look like a player that wants to stay with Arsenal? Also, yes, what about David Luiz? The fans have been hailing him. Mikel Arteta said not David Luiz be this. They said David Luiz should go. His contract should not be renewed just a few weeks ago. But then Mikel Arteta did the opposite. He says, David Luiz, my mind never changed. People make mistakes. Pep Guardiola also said the same thing. Do you think Arsenal fans were too harsh in their judgments? Were they too quick to pass the judgment on David Luiz? Or what do you think?
Hello?
Please help us to move away from your radio.
Okay.
What's your
my name is Abdullah.
Okay, Abdullah, go on.
I want to ask, I beg.
Where you want to ask now? Is it about Arsenal? What did they ask? Is it about Arsenal?
What about Arsenal? About Barca and Juve.
Okay, that's not what we're talking about right now. We talk about Arsenal, so you can join this conversation with Luke Aubameyang, and whether he go stay or not, stay or waka as a day like this. And as Mikel Arteta say, after that final ticket, Aubameyang will stay. Do you agree? Do you see him staying? Hello, welcome.
Hello, who's calling?
Sorry, we'll go.
In the issue of Aubameyang, he's a good quality player. Because why he's saying that he wants Arsenal to sign good quality player that can back him up. He's a good player. Even though Arsenal should have opportunity of striker like that, I think they will hold on him. And second,
that's not the question. The question is, now when I don't stay final, he go stay. Because
I'm sure he's still going to stay. I'm sure he's still going to stay because as a Man U fan, I believe he's still going to stay. Based on David Luiz issue, David Luiz is a good quality player, and when he sees on his level, I think he's still going to work on his best player. I pray that they should extend his contract so that he can lead with the team also.
Okay.
That's it.
Thank you very much. Yes, Mikel Arteta say he might not don't call rest. In fact, he was able to sleep well yesterday because Arsenal don't get fine now. And now, Aubameyang will stay. Finally. But then Aubameyang has not signed. Do you think Mikel Arteta is living in another world? Do you truly think just FA Cup? Final, they have never win yet. Do you think it will automatically mean that Aubameyang will stay? Yes. Christopher no agree with Mikel Arteta. On Facebook, he says, even if Arsenal win the FA Cup final, if they like me, they score 6-0. Aubameyang will still insist on leaving. Aubameyang is too good for this current Arsenal. That is the issue. Not be about winning FA Cup. Okay then. Zuka Manuel saying Alayo, he go, Aubameyang will leave. Ahmed Yusuf says Aubameyang will definitely extend his contract and win the FA Cup. Yes, he will do that. Yusuf Ibrahim says Aubameyang is happy playing for Arsenal. All he's asking for is well, that's not what he's asking for. It's not money. Yes, and Kelechi believes that his money that he wants made an increase in money. Victor Kechukufova says Arsenal is just the right club for Aubameyang. All right. Oyenka says the Manchester United and Chelsea game. The time is 6 p.m. 6 p.m. the FA Cup game. Suraju says we have seen many players that have won Champions League and still leave the club. I don't think he will stay for ordinary FA Cup. FA Cup. Okay. Hello, welcome. Yes, good morning.
Morning.
I didn't hear you. Okay, something did not quite fit. We're live on Facebook, Sport Fan, Sports Radio, Brilla FM for Facebook. This time the Sunday Sports Show. Joni Baba, the Sports Diva, that be my name. On Twitter, send in your tweets as we take a look at some of the talking points at Brilla FM 889 on Twitter and Sports Radio Brilla FM on Facebook. Yes, hit us up also on the phone line 0700000889. We're looking at Arsenal. Yes, and the chances of Aubameyang stay or waka. Steven Chinaza says Aubameyang go waka. Oh, yes, because waiting he wants no day for Arsenal. They are not serious. And this one from Musa Abi Musga Abba says only if he doesn't want to win something bigger than the FA Cup, that's when he will stay at Arsenal. I see him leaving. Hello, welcome.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, morning.
Elijah,
go on, Elijah.
All right. I said if Man United, if Arsenal winning the FA Cup final is to Arteta, what will guarantee Aubameyang stay? Definitely, he does not have that in the bag, because once we find out that anybody that wins between Man United and Chelsea today are the ones that are playing in the final, and these two teams are beating Man City. So definitely that final we should do sour for them. So they should just, and one thing I understand, I don't think what he needs is I think he's not satisfied with anything generally. Maybe fund, maybe trophy wise. Because next season you won't tell me Arsenal will be competing with Arsenal, with Liverpool, Man City, and the rest. You understand? Because when you look at the squad, Man City is ready to sign, Liverpool is ready to sign, United is ready to sign, all of them. So it's not an assurance that they will be contenders for next season. So that will not guarantee stay.
Okay.
That will guarantee stay.
All right, thank you. Nothing guarantee. Aubameyang. They say maybe Arteta never go do Thanksgiving. No, Aubameyang. This Aubameyang where they see so be like person we don't pack load. Now empty house they stay right now. Once the time finish, now once straight to Canada, straight anywhere, any destination. Anyway, just to give you some updates, I'm going to tell you, say Leeds United. I told you earlier about Marcelo Bielsa, the man who has made Leeds United to see the light once again after being in the dark for 16 good years. And, you know, a street named after him. Right now, we say Leeds United, the executive, the chief executive of Leeds United, don't say Leeds United are not coming to the Premier League to come and go back to the Championship. They are coming to the Premier League. Say the vision is to win, is to reach Champions League. They are coming so that they can get to Champions League. That means finish in the top 4. They are not coming to come and be fighting with Watford or Southampton. Anyone will remain. West Ham. No. They are coming to fight for Champions League spots. Chelsea, now they hear. Liverpool, are you hearing? Yes, Leeds United chairman, he said he don't tell the players, and that is why they are doing everything. Transfer market, though we hear now there's a little bit of issue in terms of transfer troubles, and we hear that it might actually get into, yes, a report, the link says some lawyers will have to come down to settle things right there with Leeds in terms of transfer issues when you border on, getting players in and some players out of the club. Meanwhile, as we still go on right here, still on the Sunday Sports Show, make we tell you now, of course, ex-players don't call up Pep Guardiola, say he should start his business early. Manchester City need to total overhaul, if not next season go worse past this season. That now waiting with the here right there, no advice being thrown the way of the play of Pep Guardiola right there at Manchester City after they lose to Arsenal 2-0 for inside the FA Cup semi-final. Meanwhile, make we tell you now, say Gareth Bale is one player who would not test the last game. He won with, he received his medal. He's a player of the team, but he not go follow for people when go receive guard of honor because he did not even travel with the team. Zidane, just dropped him. He's not part of the 20 players that left for that game against Leganes later today. I mentioned that earlier just to let you know waiting on top of the matter. I will also hear that Courtois might just be sitting out, might not be in goal later today against Leganes. Maybe I just use a roller, take close shush for that one right here now for inside the La Liga. Yes, earlier on I told you for the game, Luke Shaw not available. Brandon Williams could be stepping in right here for Manchester United. N'Golo Kante also still not available. Yes, Billy Gilmore also not available. This is now basically team news ahead of that game. Yes, Chelsea, Manchester United. Hello, welcome.
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Hello?
I didn't hear you. Go on.
Yeah, talking about I think Brother Yankee is getting old. He needs to play a better club that he can win to us. I will advise him not to sign the contract. He should move a better club that can win to us because he will never win trophy in Arsenal.
When you say trophy, not the FA Cup final they did so. What kind of trophy are they looking for again?
FA Cup.
Is it not trophy?
Are you sure they can win it?
Yeah, but they're in the final now.
I don't think they can win that FA Cup.
So even if they can't win the FA Cup, yes, when you talk about winning trophies, they've won other trophies already now. You say you cannot win trophy. What particular trophy are we talking about?
I think it should move to a club that can win a quality trophy like Premier League, La Liga, and Champions League. Not the FA Cup. FA Cup is not one of the good quality trophy that can win.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes. All right. Yes, Sport Fan, Sport Radio 88.9 Brilla FM says no. I'm making Park FA Cup nourish. He doesn't think that's enough, really, for Mikel Arteta to say it don't happen. It don't happen. All right. Hello. Welcome on board. Still the Sunday Sport Show. Good morning.
Good morning. Hello, good morning. Happy Sunday to you.
Same to you. Welcome on board. Do the yarn.
I just want to contribute on the Aubameyang issue.
No wahala. What be your name?
My name is Ibrahim.
Okay, Ibrahim.
Based on the last caller, he said Arsenal is not a good team that will won a trophy for Aubameyang. Okay, if I may ask him now, which club that Aubameyang will join to win a trophy apart of Man City and Liverpool? Did he want him to go and join Chelsea or Man United?
He said he can go to Spain now, make it go another league, not the Premier League day.
Oh, I can see now is just enough that Arsenal has a good striker. Yes.
But do you think the FA Cup alone is enough to hold Aubameyang down?
No, you see, all of us cannot tell. That's what is in his mind. He's the only person that knows what he wants. We cannot predict that, we cannot say.
Okay.
But by the way, Arsenal can still keep him. If you see, maybe you like Arsenal more than we know, more than we can say. He may stay, he may not stay.
Okay.
To me, he's happy day. But the only thing, he needs the coach and the Arsenal staff to sign some more players to support him. And as you can see now, Lacazette is coming up. He's going back to his own form.
Okay.
I think Arsenal can do more. When you look at the play against Tottenham, they play well, but unfortunately, the luck is not by their side. And yesterday they proved it. On Liverpool too, they proved it. Who can say because of Liverpool winning trophy? Did they drop any player? They play with their own players. Yesterday too. That's good for you. What is playing now in Arsenal, you may go to another club, end up flop. Look at Sanchez. Sanchez is like a god in Arsenal. But when you switch up to Manchester United, what happened to you? Even 5 goals you cannot see it. That's football for you.
Okay then.
When you are good, you know where you are. Don't rush. Like this Timoana, all this Chelsea, they can't even allow them to even hear what. They don't sign a good players, this one. Allow them to play a season so that we know they are good. Even though for a league to switch to another club, it's not that easy before you adapt to their pattern or their style of playing. Let them come so that we'll see. We cannot hear what thing. Abraham, look at it now. Where's Abraham? Let us see. They allow us to hear what.
All right, no problem, Ibrahim. Thank you very much. Let's move on. Yes, still right here. Thank you for that one. We're still on board the Sunday Sports Show. Back to Facebook to take some of the contribution. Yes, Temisa says, please make him the highest paid player. And Adeni says, no, I don't think so. Okay, Rafael says, I don't think so. Yes, Aubameyang, FA Cup no reach. Abdurrahman says, he offered Arsenal a contract for a player. Okay, I'm sure you got it wrong somewhere. Yes, Nachi White says it will from the main time. Kenechuku says Aubameyang should do the right thing and leave Arsenal. That is the right thing. Matt Zopal says yes, it's a great motivation for him to stay. All right, yes, thank you so much. Matt Zopal, use the Brilla app. Yes, that way you get connected anywhere you do. Anywhere, yes, the Brilla app. A day for Google Play Store. Go and download it on your device if you have not downloaded it. And the Apple iTunes Store as well. Download it. And Aubameyang will stay in Arsenal. This now from Adeni G. Yes, Oluwafemi. Brian James says they should make him the highest paid player. He deserves it. Emeka Collins says, I believe that will convince him to stay at Arsenal. And that is it. Yomi says he can't leave Arsenal at this point. He has enjoyed his career there so far. Kingsley says he might stay or leave, but I don't think he's happy with Arsenal. Okay, yes, that is some of the comments that has come in on that one right here on the show. Yes, just finalizing with one more. Hazan says, I don't think Aubameyang will stay, but Hazan Eniola says, but if they win the FA Cup, he will be confused to stay, or convinced to stay rather, and learn. Okay, thank you very much as well. Thank you, Felix, Toya right there, as well as Larry. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sport fans, with the feeling right here as we continue to go all the way and hit you with more of our talking points, contributions. Maybe say day where they give to you 0700000889. We'll talk about Jose Mourinho and Tottenham Hotspur as well. Then, of course, we'll also look at this one concerning the Nigerian women's team, the Super Falcon. Yes, the Super Falcon, the coach will be saying go carry them, go future events. As we hear now, according to the president of the NFF, talking about how they don't get a consulting firm, yes, that will be able to sieve through and bring out the best, top quality. Say na quality, salary no be problem. They already have put aside the money when we take care of the salary of the coach. But the number one thing which I held or I picked out from the NFF president is talking about top quality coach. See, now that one is important. Meanwhile, we've already had talks, former players who have come out to say, oh, they're interested, they like to do this, do that. But then, while the NFF president has said top quality is important, and that's one man that they will look out for. The Super Falcons deserve the best, nothing but the best. But former coach of the Super Falcons as well, Ismail Amabo, they believe, say it will make sense to select the ex-players, and because them know what it take to psych up the players. They've been there, they know, they have the passion, they are passionate to deliver success. And I'm saying we should come first in choosing the coach for the Super Falcon, the next coach of the Super Falcons. She make the passion come ahead of quality. We should come first. Is it quality over passion? By passion, now we're looking at the fact that they don't play for Nigeria before. They're patriotic. They know that it's do or die. Yes, and they know what to do. I mean, they've been in the shoes of the players before. Or should they go for the coaches who don't go far? They don't get experience. They've had various jobs before now. They've taken teams far, World Cup, Nations Cup. Which one should come first in choosing the next Super Falcons coach? The next coach will go carry the Super Falcons maybe to win the Women's World Cup. Are you with me? Alright, Sport family, we'll go for a small chicken break. We'll come back to Sunday Sports Show. Still continues right here. Still joining Baba the Sports Diva, and of course, now that's one we're going to talk on. That is our talking point right here. We'll go from this break and come back. Share quality and experience over passion and patriotism. Will they come?
Every day, identify your station. 88.9 Brila FM.
Take Brila anywhere, everywhere.
Yes, you can take Brila with you anywhere, everywhere.
The Brila app is available for free download on Google Play. It is also there on the Apple iTunes Store. Yes, on Google Play and the Apple iTunes Store.
Look out for the Brila football and microphone logo with the letters BRILA in green colour.
That is our authentic app. It gives you Brila FM, Brila.net, BrilaSports.tv, and all the extra betting tips, live score, plus our Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Google Plus and YouTube posts.
Sports Fun. You can post your videos and eyewitness reports.
Brila, B-R-I-L-A. Available for download on Google Play and the Apple iTunes Store. Take Brila anywhere, everywhere on your handset. Take Brila anywhere.
Brila FM, what others wish they were. Brila FM, a complete deal.
With your latest edition of the Chelsea Bulletin, I'm Chris Rivers, beginning with the news that Frank Lampard has called for his Chelsea players to dig deep for one final push as they gear up for Sunday's FA Cup semi-final against Manchester United, as well as the prospect of ending the season with silverware. Lampard's men are, of course, also involved in the race for Champions League qualification, with 2 games still to play in the Premier League. However, it's all eyes on the semi-final against Manchester United, who are also battling with Chelsea for a top 4 finish this season. Lampard doesn't believe the victor at Wembley will have an advantage over the loser in terms of who finishes in the top 4, and says his focus is primarily on making sure his Chelsea side are in the FA Cup final on August the 1st, where they will face Arsenal if they qualify. Lampard has also said that it has been a difficult time for the Chelsea players due to the hectic nature of the schedule, and says they require one last effort to get across the line. Meanwhile, Willian has revealed that he would sign a new contract without hesitation at Chelsea if they offered him a 3-year deal. The winger is out of contract at the end of the season, and so far talks have failed to produce a result, with Chelsea only willing to offer the 31-year-old a 2-year contract. Well, the Brazilian is not thought to be short of offers to move elsewhere were he to leave Chelsea, and Willian has made it clear that his preference would be to stay at Stamford Bridge, but only if they offer him the length of contract he wants. Finally today, and it's being reported that Chelsea are still considering a move for Manchester United goalkeeper Dean Henderson. The 23-year-old has enjoyed an impressive 2-year loan spell with Sheffield United, but is expected to return to Old Trafford at the end of the current campaign and challenge David De Gea for the number 1 spot. Chelsea are looking to sign a new goalkeeper, with Kepa Arrizabalaga having struggled recently, and it's thought that Henderson remains a consideration.
Brila FM, a complete deal. Brila FM, what others wish they were. Brila FM, a complete deal.
Here are the latest Manchester United headlines. I'm Bobby Jackson. We'll start with some team news ahead of this evening's FA Cup semi-final clash when United take on Chelsea. 6 p.m. kick-off at Wembley. United left-back Luke Shaw will miss the semi-final against the Blues after failing to recover from an ankle problem. Shaw's fellow defender Brandon Williams should be fit after a facial injury. Sergio Romeo has been in goal for United's cup games, but Ole Gunnar Solskjaer refused to confirm whether he or Jesse Lingard would be involved at Wembley. He said the team is not selected yet. Jesse and Sergio both have a good chance of being involved. Jesse is a part of the club. He's worked really hard and he deserves his chance to come back in. We know his qualities. He has different qualities to other players and he knows we value him. Moving on, and Chelsea are reportedly yet to decide whether they intend to make a move for Manchester United goalkeeper Dean Henderson ahead of next season. The 23-year-old has enjoyed an impressive 2-year loan spell with Sheffield United, and the Blades remain hopeful of extending that deal by a further year. Chelsea have been tipped to bring in Henderson on a permanent basis as a replacement for Kepa Arrizabalaga, but it's now claimed that Frank Lampard is still unsure what to do. It's thought that Lampard will wait until the summer before discussing a move for Henderson, although that will depend on whether Chelsea can find a buyer for Kepa, who only joined from Athletic Bilbao in a £71 million deal 2 years ago. And finally, United wonder kid Mason Greenwood is set to be rewarded with a bumper new contract after bursting onto the scene at Old Trafford this season. The 18-year-old only put pen to paper on a 5-year deal back in October, which hiked his wages up from £800 a week to £25,000 a week. And according to reports, just 9 months later, he will be handed another significant pay rise as a reward for his stunning goal-scoring form. It's believed Greenwood will almost double his money at the club, with hefty bonuses and annual pay rises also included in the contract. That's all for now. We'll have more later.
Brila FM, a complete deal.
Coach, that's my name.
It's the equaliser, it's the
Bringing you exciting sporting moments. That's my objective. My name is Integrated
Sport fan, it is still the Sunday Sports Show. Well, the last lap of the show right here this fine Sunday morning as we still day on top of the matter. Still the Sunday Sports Show, of course, and we're counting down to the activities. Plenty work. Where we said they right here now for the Spanish La Liga. Yes, and of course the Serie A, which continues. But then before I went for that small breather to give you some team news, we also were talking about the Super Falcons and the plans where we see the Nigerian Football Federation gets to see the Super Falcons are doing well. Yes, not just the Super Falcons, the Flamingos, the Falconets. You also heard with the African World Cup of Nations cancelled, and the under 17 and the 20, their own qualifiers are still on. Yes, in terms of when COVID-19 clears small. Real soon they'll have their qualifiers continue, and they don't talk about how they really want them to qualify and do well. So for the Super Falcons, the number one thing is the fact that Coach New Day. Super Falcons, the last coach Thomas Denebi, since he come out, of course, we had someone coming, yes, but after that, the permanent coach, the guy where we say will rule the matter of the woman, be it male or female, that will take the Super Falcons to the next stage. The NFF does say that the process is starting, and from asking who should come first. Former coach Ismail Amabo, yes, says they should get ex-players. Players where we say go fit psych up the former players when go fit psych up the players. Where we say they don't go there before, they know what it is. Patriotic players where we say go fit influence, what these current players. They've been there before, they know what it is. Players that are passionate, former players where they're passionate, know what Nigeria wants. And I'm saying which should come first. Which criteria now make it be the number one? Quality and experience should it come, yes, above the whole, passion, patriotic, being there, done that, experience, experience being a player, experience being a coach is different. Which should come first, yes, for the Super Falcons coach, which one may get put ahead of the other. Let me see if I can take this. Yes, hello, welcome. Hello, Sport fan, welcome aboard.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
My name is Collins.
Collins, so how the Sunday they go, Collins?
You put chance once more.
Okay.
To me,
yeah.
I think experience coach would be better. Because with their experience, they will be able to win the cup. Or being maybe passionate, it's okay, but you cannot use that one to compare experience coach. That's my take on it.
Okay. All right, so experienced coach will do. Yes. Okay, thank you so much, Collins, on that one. Thank you, Collins. All right, yes. Sport Fair, we're still there on top here, and the Sunday Sports Show still looking at some of the things. Let me go to Facebook and take some of the contribution where we say the fans don't put out right there. Which do you see? Which you look for the one we take right now as the one we say should come ahead? Criteria, things they need to do. Yes, to get the next coach of the Super Falcons, which should come first. Yes, is it experience over passion or passion over experience? Which one for you? 10% Body says top quality coach should be the priority for getting a coach. Yes, for the Super Falcons. Musa Emmanuel says top quality and experience. So you get why this one about team where we say go succeed. It's all about success. Forget passion. Passion can come later. Hello, welcome.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
My name is Friday, calling from Mary.
No need for your location, Friday.
Okay. What you say that, on this issue of coach and not coach, Nigeria needs an experienced coach, not just a coach, because it needs someone that has gotten more qualities in coaching some clubs before any other thing will take over. If they do have coach, player mama cope with the coach. So we need more experience, not just a coach.
Experience.
Yeah.
That's what you talk about. Oh yeah, now. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, for putting your voice on this one. Yes, experience, not just coach you. Hello. Hello, welcome. All right, not ready for me. We'll go back to the social media platform. I guess, yes, the network will let you land, but try again. Keep trying. Also on Twitter at RealFM889. Yes, let's talk about the one concerning the Super Falcons and the plans when the NFF get. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, welcome.
Good morning, John.
Yes, good morning.
Happy Sunday to you.
Same to you.
This is Obina.
Okay, Obina.
Good morning. I think I will go for patriotic and a coach with passion. Patriotic and passionate coach, so to speak. But in one condition anyway.
Okay.
If you give the passionate and patriotic coach all the support she needs, devoid of any interference, no abysmal treatment, just give her or him all the necessary support, the one you could have given and you always give to those white experts, so to speak, to. If you give him or her that, treat him as a good, like a foreigner. Of course, we all know that the NFF respects it, for whether we believe it or not, we respect foreigners than the indigenous. So if you could give or to the indigenous patriotic or passionate coach here all the support, power him or her with everything on it, we go for that now. I mean, we could see what you call her, which I can't remember the other name, one of the female indigenous coaches, which somebody, former captain of the Super Falcons now. We saw how he was able to lift the. Thank you so much. He was able to lift the AFCON as the equivalent of AFCON for females. And I'm sure if he was also giving a little bit of that support that the immediate past and foreign coach of Super Falcons, the maybe was given, we would have made some incredible, if not unsurmountable exploits. So, but if you can't give the coach all these things I've mentioned, then we go for experience and then maybe what do you call it, the foreign coach now. That's my stand. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, it says passion and patriotism over top quality. Not be said they don't go get quality, but over top quality and experience for him. Okay, but then there should be support to. Okay, Johnson said the ladies are good to go. The only thing now they need to fix management, and that's what we're looking at. It's part of management. The coaching job is part of management. Hello, welcome.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, morning.
My name is Chidozie.
Welcome, Chidozie.
That last month said that sorry is better, but if we can give our own as in our experienced players, I believe they can do it. We need to update so that they can.
I can't pick out what you're saying. Your line is breaking into two. You say what?
I say that if players, the job group, I believe we do that.
Okay, ex-players, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes. That's close to what the last caller also mentioned. He says, but then quality, rather support go needs to do support.
Yes. Give them support. And the fans, please, I think they will do better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, still on Facebook, Gift says they tried bringing on top quality, and we all know how that went earlier. I strongly believe that they should perhaps try the ex-players with passion. For me, now passion over top quality, because passion and patriotic person make it come G as the next coach, and it should be a female. Gift, we say. Yes, talking about the Super Falcons role. Yes, Igo says, give me. That's the clown. Yes, young Nuno says, the Nigerian women national team need experience and top quality. Forget patriotism. I beg you. The players are patriotic, so they'll do well. Hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
This is Tanjewa.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, he's talking about the coaching of the Nigeria Super Falcons.
Yes, the ladies.
For me, what I already thinking, forgetting about it, either foreign coaches or local coaches. What football there is making, to making somebody have a quality experience. With that experience, she will respect rules and regulation and principle of football. He can know how you can plan in the team. He can organize in the team. The player will coming out to play in tactical and technical because there is coordinated. In their selection, she will not be settlement or corruption. She will not go interfere through their system because there is already respected rules and regulations. This is my point.
So anybody, okay, basically anybody when they should work transparently.
Yes. If you inviting somebody, there is have a quality experience. She will do in their work. You will get in a victory for any country. But if you know how have experience, how you will just controlling the team. You can't control the team.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, yeah, you lads are clear for your contribution. Milito Brown on Facebook, I see your comment as well. But my brother, if you are trying the line, continue to try. Yes, you know it's everybody's trying to make their contribution just like you. But right there on Facebook, you can also make your contribution as well. Just in case maybe you try and it's quite a busy one. You know, keep trying, but at the same time also contribute using the Facebook fans page, Sports Radio Brilla FM. Twitter as well, still available for you at Brilla FM 889. Okay, so that way is another avenue to make your contribution. Thank you, Engineer Amuji. Yes, thank you for the compliment anyway. And the Sport Fan are still right here on top of the Sunday sports show like this. We're talking about the Super Falcons, the women's national team. Franco Beta, hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
This is Chika.
Your name is?
Chika.
Okay.
Yeah. What about King Biggie Man?
I didn't get that.
I said, what about King Biggie Man?
Oh, he's fine. Jiggy Man is great.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, okay. All right, thank you. So there, yes, still the Sunday Sports Show right here, and like I mentioned earlier, talking about the Super Falcons. Yes, we don't hear. Let me just take one more really on the fan space, so we can switch this. I want us to talk about Jose Mourinho and Brendan Rodgers. Yes, because like it or not, somebody, whether on purpose or not, whether you use cost me for front or cost me for back. Yes, an insult is an insult. But then, of course, as it stands right there, Brendan Rodgers has a lot to say about Jose Mourinho. Oh, we'll look at that. Hello, welcome.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
First time caller.
Oyana, what is your name?
My name is Sibo.
Okay, ma.
So, what's the question?
Okay, I guess you're just coming on board. You have to listen, yes, to be a part of this one. I thought you wanted to jump real quick on the Super Falcons. Yes, we talked about the Nigerian women's team and how the NFL already have plans in the work. Plans will be seen very, very soon. We hear that we'll get that confirmation real soon onto who will get the role as the Super Falcons coach. Easy Olamide on Twitter says, top quality, make it confess, now experience like the coach. Yes, he says all the patriotism, passion, can come later, just like Ismaila Mabo suggested in terms of choosing the next coach for the Super Falcons, which comes above the other, which one should come before the other, which one if you say then very, 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 very important. Okay, trying to pick some more right there now. I have this one from Kingsley still on Twitter. He says, for me, I think patriotism, they know the buyer for market, so we need somebody who knows what it means to play for Nigeria. Play for Nigeria and coach Nigeria. Now that's one and important. Forget experience. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Kingsley, right there on Twitter. All right, sport fans. As we come and still look that one, like I mentioned to you earlier, I make we also take you to the one concerning Brendan Rodgers. I mentioned it earlier. Yes, Brendan Rodgers calling out and speaking on behalf of his colleague. He said, "I wouldn't see. There's no need to disrespect anybody. You know." He is a GOAT, yes. I mean, the greatest of all time, Jose Mourinho. Yes, he's one of them as a great manager. He says nothing don't change for Jose Mourinho, buddy. Whether he's coaching at Leicester or not, or at Tottenham or not, he says Jose Mourinho is still one of the best managers right here. He's a good guy. But then, disrespect or not, later today, Mourinho said, "We now want to help Man U. I'm not looking to help Manchester United. Whether they get the top 4 or not, he feels Man U have been lucky." Yes, that one they won't call now. Mourinho feels Man United have been lucky with the VAR and all, but he says it's not up to Tottenham to make Man U qualify for the top 4. He's just focused on the game today. Remember, if Tottenham can beat Leicester, Man U get chance to breathe. But depending on what they do, yes, sport fan, yes, I want to hear from you. Who do you see? Brendan Rodgers, Jose Mourinho. Which of these managers really will win the day? Is it Brendan Rodgers? Or will it be Jose Mourinho who will win the day in the Premier League? And also, Sergio Romero has been the one to keep in the cup games. Man United are up against Arsenal. But then there's Man U. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer saying he's not so sure really what will happen, who will play or who will not play. But Sergio Romero knows he's a good guy. He's important to us. My brother, the way that's in Sunday, it looks like a David De Gea. It's Chelsea we're talking about. Who would you prefer in goal, Romero or should David De Gea be called upon? Say, oh yeah, oh boy, come do the thing, come and walk your walk right there. Of course, who do you think should be in goal right there in that game? It has been, yes, Romero for cup games. But now when he don't reach FA Cup, when they can't see Chelsea name there, always twisting words. Yes, like you never know yet how it go be. Who go do who do you think should stand right there in between the sticks? Of course, remember Chelsea actually don't chop for the hand of Man U 3 times, and today they say they want to make it quadruple. If they're not win quadruple, maybe they still beat Chelsea quadruple. Oh, not quadruple, abi? Yes, and that now waiting. Then they look at today. Do you see that happening? Real quick and nice. We'll just take 1 or 2 as we actually wrap it up right here on the show. Yes, the Sunday Sports. You already see the Football Life crew repping Arsenal. Like, I mean, well, what can we say? It did there now. Everybody see him. I mean, you know where I yesterday, not today, eh? I mean, well, you see what I'm talking about much later. The Arsenal fans they applied him all the way. It's not easy to beat Manchester City, but then let's go to the phone lines. Tottenham, Jose Mourinho, Brendan Rodgers. Who go help who? Who will win who? Hello.
John.
Yes, so.
Yeah, good to once again.
I salute you. Obina, okay.
You see, the thing is that there's nothing on that that would make me believe that anybody could help anybody in that game. Because obviously, if you look at Tottenham, they're also trying to qualify to the Europa League. And likewise, Leicester, who are hell-bent in securing the Champions League place. So, if you tell me that when helping would have maybe been clearly demonstrated is maybe in the situation where Liverpool are right now. They have wrapped up the league and they absolutely have nothing at stake right now. Even the Centurion, the restaurant has been broken right now, meaning that they can't even do it anymore. So in that situation, you could tell me that if Liverpool are playing anything, they could easily help, though it wouldn't be that open. So that they might not be trying for match fixing. But in this encounter, nobody is hurting anybody. Mourinho will want to win to secure his at least the Europa League spot. Likewise, Leicester, led by Brendan Rodgers now, will also want to win to secure a Champions League place. So it's all about helping Manchester United or not. Okay. Nobody is hurting anybody. And then for the United goalkeeper today, I will obviously give it to Sergio Romero. I mean, this guy, David De Gea has played, I think he's one of the two players. Other player is Harry Maguire that played all the minutes and every game in United team. Yeah. So let him take a very good rest. Watch him, Sergio Romero. He's not a bad goalkeeper, as a matter of fact. Yeah. Let him keep for today. Okay. And doing well in the cup games. Thank you so much.
Okay, now thank you, Obina. Talking about Romero, while Chelsea don't chop, in fact, they have suffered in the hand of Man U 3 times. David De Gea keep 2, of course, in the Premier League. While in the EFL Cup, yes, it was Sergio Romero who kept in that game when Man U beat Chelsea 2-1. So now it's a semi-final of the FA Cup, and Solskjaer no one talk him as he be. He not put her down like, you know who it is. He's saying, well, who should be in the goal? Do you think Mourinho, Brendan Rodgers, who will win today's game? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, welcome. My brother, it's not me you are talking to. Talk to me.
From Kaduna.
And now you come. I don't need your location. Go just your name.
I want to say, you see that first match today. This is right there, to back the final. But I won't make the first win. Do you know why?
No.
Because I know Liverpool go do one for us and Wolves go do one for us. So if Leicester win, now we and Leicester to go play friendly match on the last day. It's for us to go. And they find their love go.
My brother, is that not going too far? Let Liverpool do for you what Tottenham can do for you.
No, don't worry. Let Leicester win today. So when Leicester win today, we are going to play this match. So Liverpool and Wolves go do one for us. Don't worry. But that's all they talk about.
Well, I hear you, but say as it like this, nobody know they do for anybody as it stand. You have to do it for yourself. All right, who should be in goal for Manchester United later today against Chelsea? Jose Mourinho. The man praised by Brendan Rodgers. He says he is a great guy. He is a world-class manager. He has been until now. Nothing to Mourinho. Mourinho and Baba. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, welcome.
This is just as I was doing. Talking about Mourinho and Rodgers. I prefer Mourinho to win the game. That's what I'm going to win. Like to win. I'm talking about Mourinho. The people are really big fan today against Chelsea. I prefer this year because the two matches the two against Chelsea, they not concede goals. So it should be our goalkeeper this match. So that we not concede. We never concede goals today.
So make they put who? I know they hear you. Come aside. Make you put who?
David De Gea.
Oh, they concede goal. Let's just hear they concede goal. You say David De Gea they concede goal?
I don't think this season you no concede goal now.
Well, against Chelsea, truthfully, he didn't concede, but Romero didn't also lose. Fine, he conceded 1 goal, but it is the whole team.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't hear
so
you.
I prefer David De Gea. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. All right, small fan, just keeping it right there. I'll get to the phone lines real soon. Yes, it's a big one. Talking about City Consign Oh, okay. The things when go happen later today. Hello, welcome.
Yes. Good morning to you, Sports Data.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, Namibu. Now, go start Nande here, your radio friend. Happy Sunday. Yes. Make a shoot mouth on myself for that Tottenham and Leicester match. You see, Brendan Rodgers in the play mind game, I'm not in the hey Mourinho. Though Mourinho is master of mind game. So what in the talk don't concern Mourinho. Like as Mourinho talk, you know say Brendan Rodgers, you get one time when you want win EPL for Liverpool, the Mourinho 90 at that time, means that no win. You can go to the G-shooters, one time, then Baba just can't press and put truly a mistake from Steven Gerrard. So now, Brendan Rodgers, I don't say that's not come from his mind. So don't really talk. You know, Mourinho know. So for Mourinho talk, say, he not the favor Manchester United or anything. Mourinho, yes, he get his own. He has the own reason to win Leicester City. At least in the pursue Europa Cup to play for Europe. So for that match anyway, I believe the best thing Leicester can get there is a draw. But I am rooting for a Mourinho win against Brendan Rodgers, because if I can beat you once, I can beat you twice as well. Okay. Then coming to my team, Manchester United, the truth must be told, and I always like in equity. I believe in equity. Okay. Sergio Romero is a very fine keeper. Let me tell you, the team where David De Gea take past Sergio Romero, not do too much. That guy is a very fine keeper. Okay. I like him because in the same bed, but you know they complain much. The FA Cup is for Sergio Romero. Okay. Don't mind our coach. No one answer that question right. David De Gea not supposed to even start that match today because they don't this work. You know, they get the show of labor. Okay. You cannot be a broadcaster. You can still be a composer at the same time. Now, one you go choose. For this match today, now Sergio Romero, now being supposed to be our goalkeeper, and he did equally good. This guy don't keep two. He beat Chelsea. This guy keep one. He beat the CB Chelsea. So it's only logical for Sergio Romero to be in post today so that we'll beat Chelsea again. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. And let me tell you that I can be a broadcaster and still a transporter. What happened? I shift work. Okay. Yes, no wahala. Anyways, what fans, thank you for that one. I hear you. And as it is right here, thank you for all the love right there on the social media platform. This night where we could draw the curtain, of course, on the Sunday Sports Show. But real quick, let me do something. Yes, 10% boundary says Tottenham is going to win Leicester. Emmy Prince says Leicester City will definitely draw this game. And Daniel says, okay, Prince again says Leicester may or may not drop points today. Mourinho, Brendan Rodgers may actually win today. Taking a look at the team of both managers, I think they're evenly matched, so I see a draw. This now from Gift, we say. And Johnson says, by now, I think Premier League managers should understand the kind of person that Jose Mourinho is. All right, on Twitter, Easy Olamide says, I don't think Leicester will drop points. The team is ready to qualify for the Champions League next season, so they can't afford to lose. Ayo Tomiwa says, Jose, who have just got one job to do is to qualify for the Europa League, so he would not lose. Okay, time will tell how that one will be, but right here on Sports Radio 88.9 Red FM, we got you covered on all of the games. Football Live is next up as we take you through all the action. Serie A, La Liga, any kind one. Yes, whether on Spanish delicacy, Italian, Bellonese, whatever they call them, any kind one. Yes, we'll be serving you right here on the Sunday afternoon. Yes, Football Live edition comes up right here few minutes from now, of course, top of the hour, and the guys are ready to take you on the fine ride. My name is Johnny Bava Nayemi still lives until another Sunday, God willing. We're gonna get a very beautiful new week ahead, and of course, I say better poko to all of you now. We're gonna enjoy.
Every day, identify your station. 88.9 Pillar FM.
Take Brilla anywhere, everywhere.
Yes, you can take Brilla with you anywhere, everywhere.
The Brilla app is available for free download on Google Play. It is also there on the Apple iTunes Store. Yes, on Google Play and the Apple iTunes Store.
Look out for the Brilla football and microphone logo with the letters BRILA in green colour.
That is our authentic app. It gives you Brilla FM, Brilla.net, BrillaSports.tv and all the extra betting tips, live score, plus our Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Google Plus and YouTube posts.
Sports fun. You can post your videos and eyewitness reports.
Brilla, B-R-I-L-A. Available for download on Google Play and the Apple iTunes Store. Take Brilla anywhere, everywhere on your handset. Brilla.
News and engagements never stop on our website
www.brilla.net
and our social media handles
889 Brilla FM
on Facebook.
Yes, 889 Brilla FM on Facebook, at 889 Brilla FM
on Instagram.
Got it? At 889 Brilla FM on Instagram
and on Twitter.
It's at Brilla FM 889 and Brilla Sports TV on Google Plus. Brilla.
News and engagements never stop.
So do remember to like all our pages. Do like us.